30 and Up Click, 30 and Up Crew, what it do? Lately I've been discussing and thinking about how men need to basically act bad, for lack of better words, because acting good really don't suit us. But really, that's where I'm going with this. But check out where I'm coming from. So I'm realizing that, the older I get, the wiser I get. Hopefully y'all should too. If you want more, just the fact that you want something that you don't have already, it makes you anxious. It makes you not satisfied. And if you're not satisfied, it's hard to be happy because it's things that you want. And the way that humans are set up, we set up to just want more and more and more. Hell, I come from humble beginnings. I'm a homeowner and I'm still not happy where I'm at. I am what you would call house poor, but we'll get back into that at another time. What I'm saying is, I done came a long way. Some folks ain't came as far as I have. Shit, and I ain't got the most money in the world, so shit, maybe it's a number that can make a motherfucker happy. But what I'm saying is just dealing with the fact that you're always gonna want something, and I think that it's important to ask yourself, what do you want? So, motherfuckers, they got their own visions of success. But the question that I have to remind myself to ask is, what do I want? Okay, like, for example, do I want somebody to spend my days with, ask about how I'm doing, and care for me, be here with me all hours of the night, all hours of the day, except for, of course, when we working and, stuff like that, and trying to do shit to build a happy home. And, will I get my satisfaction out of that? And, for some people, they do. Some people want to include blowjobs, wild sex, drunk-filled sex, threesomes, and shit like that. And sometimes they don't mix with the first idea of what you wanted. So now you got to pick on what you really want. Do you really want to be the family man? And is that what's going to make you happy and bring you satisfaction? Or were you just doing it so you can get some head from a bad bee and bone a bad bee, bag a bad bee, and so you can have her claim her as your possession? It's a lot of these things that collide with each other that don't work out. So if you have to make a choice, and in the Bible it say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So that being the case, you gotta make up your mind. Either you like head or you like to build a home. I mean, if you can find both, that's what everybody looking for. Everybody wants it all. That's what the phrase, have your cake and eat it too. Well, if you ate it, then you wouldn't have it anymore. But I digress. Hopefully y'all understand that. What I'm saying is that for most guys, it's in our nature to be chaotic, fuck shit up, cause havoc. I'm going to tell you about my friend Johnny. Johnny was in a relationship with a girl for damn near a decade. And he said that he wanted to give it a try with the girl again. The girl said no. He ended up, one by one, picking off her friends and sleeping with them. And when Johnny was all, trying to be back with his girl and shit like that. He was working on himself and hoping that everything would work out. When I say working on himself, I mean, trying to be not messy, trying to be respectful to women, try to understand where they coming from, the things they go through, the reasons why they may act the way that they act. Trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, saying that, they're feminine and they not used to all of this hard work, and maybe they just don't got what it takes, and maybe that's why men and women need each other. And, yeah, he was feeling himself. He was filling his head up with that shit. And in real life, Johnny a dog. Yep. Johnny loved pussy.
Yep.
Johnny was fooling himself. So, he did what dogs do. Every creepy thing that he could think of, every inappropriate comment that he could make, he said it to her friends. Her friends went along with the bullshit because Johnny got his shit together. He was cool. He was a nice guy, easy to be around. Johnny's the type of guy that is like, if you come over here, I'm where the party's at. He's going to keep, he got liquor, he got whatever you want. Your party favors, wink, wink. Or, your herbs or whatever. Shit, he keep a real peaceful place. Don't nobody, he don't keep a lot of confusion. So, girls, single mothers, the type of chicks that he typically deal with can come hang out. He don't really mess with the young girls too much. But, so that was Johnny's life. But yeah, Johnny was keeping all of that shit, but Johnny didn't do that shit. So that's the part that made it a little kind of fucked up on Johnny's part. Because Johnny will sit there and let the motherfuckers get fucked up and drink and have a good time and enjoy his company and fall in love. Fall in love with the peacefulness, with the relaxation that comes along with Johnny. And then he would leverage that for sex, nudes, all type of shit that he really liked.
Nude pictures.
So when Johnny figured out what he wanted, Johnny just wanted to be a hoe. Johnny liked all type of ass. Johnny liked all type of coochie. Johnny liked all type of women in general. So what he thought was what he wanted was making him suffer. But when he figured out what he wanted, he was happy. He never had a blowjob that he wanted to give back. Never any of that silliness.
Nope.
So, when I tell guys to just go ahead and be bad, or just go ahead and revert to the part of themselves that want to make themselves happy, as opposed to conflicting themselves with things that they really don't want, I think that brings out the phrase, life is what you make it. So I encourage every guy and gal, 30 and up clique, 30 and up crew, make it your best. Have fun. Do what you want to do. Never forget about the people that you love. But you only live once, and I heard when you go to hell, you at least have your memories. So make some, folks. I'm not saying I want y'all to go to hell. I ain't gonna say I got the most faith that y'all not. But hopefully we can all get it together in time. Where you at? It's your boy J Fat. Shit. Just dropping some fat on y'all head. Holla at your boy, like and subscribe, and shit. Let me know in the comments on what y'all would like to hear me talk about and what y'all think I said.